and organic.
Holy Mother of Mary. I only went into Tesco's for some cornflakes, and I happened to time it to like the most exciting bargain time I've had in a long time. 85p. This is amazing, look. 82p for asparagus. These, which are like £2.50, down to £1.06. 76p from cherry tomatoes. £3 to £1.35 for cheese. This load of cheese, look, is £2. It's 90p. Salmon fillet for £1.50 from £3 something, and cod fillets. So we can do some cooking on this video at some point. Right, I'm going to go and drop the trailer in there now. My head hurts. Right. Onward! Holyhead, it's such a beautiful town. There's always some car drivers in the queue for the freight because they're too stupid to realise that they shouldn't be freight. Then they'll have to reverse off. Grief, people. There's a big lorry on the side. How are you doing? Dropping VT 420.
What rate you got, please?
12 CN 1100.
Okay, lane 75, please.
Brilliant, cheers. Oh, I left it recording. Jesus, it's interesting to see how other drivers behave around people. There was a bloke opposite there, an Northern Irish fellow. Rattles off the registration. Like he's stuck, pushed for time, and then he's asking the woman on the desk there, where's your handbag? And it's like, what's that got to do with anything? Amazes how some of these people get through life without being slapped. Maybe they do. So, drop this, pick up 261, and be on my merry way, Prague bound. Move over, then a line vehicle come past.
Control over income tax.
You gotta love that. My trailer's over there, and there's a driver there. He's taking the paperwork out of the tube, and he's having a look at where it's going. That is a prime example. It's one of our drivers. It's a prime example of drivers who really need to mind their own business. Is it one of our drivers? Yeah. It's they get so involved in what other people are doing. You'll probably get onto the office and start moaning about why am I not doing that right? If I'm quick, I might catch him and then ask him what he's doing. That's drivers for you. Always interested in what everybody else is doing. Right, a couple of little things about hazardous, I suppose. Keep the plates clean. There's no fixed rules about it. They just got to be clean and visible, basically. That one's the wrong way round. I'm not entirely sure there's a law against that, but I'm going to change it anyway. You don't really, it's not actually a legal requirement to drive around with these on, but it's the way, oh, bugger it, the customer likes it done. So, now I see why that's the wrong way around. It's all bent. How do you bend that exactly? So that's the way the customer wants it done, so that's the way the customer gets it done. And you need these on when you've got a unit on the front, 3 sides. So this side, that side, and that back. But if you're dropping the trailer in the port, like this one was, to be shipped on its own, unaccompanied, you need them on the front of the trailer as well. So I'm just going to pick up this trailer now, and then we'll be on our merry way. Oh, I'll tell you something else in a second about ADR2, the plates. Hang on. There is my plate. I don't like it screwed on because it looks a mess and they deteriorate easily. But, and this is something I learned from TruckNet, I didn't know it previously because I just used to cable tie it on. It needs to be able to survive for 15 minutes in the event of a fire attached to the vehicle. So now I've got this little, hang on, wire doodle now, and I wrap that round there. Hang on. Around there, and then it's attached. I mean, you could attach it to any large parts of the front of this vehicle, and it's all plastic anyway. I mean, that's plastic, but hey ho, from illegal. Could wrap it around there actually. I'll do that. I'll wrap it around the metal front. On short journeys, that's normally just leave it like that. But since it's a long journey, I will. But they've done it on this side too. Cable tie it on. Good grief, people, bloody drivers. Oh, biff you! Obviously, if you've already got an idea, you know all about fire extinguishers and stuff. I have one there, one up there, and I got one in the cupboard the other side. So I got more than enough. Good thing to carry actually if you got your own lorry and stuff, as in you are allocated a lorry, is cable ties. And they're always very handy, and that only costs like £1.50. Always handy for all sorts of things. These big seals that my dad got to give me because he found them somewhere. He's good at finding things. Right, I'm going to carry on hitching this up and then we'll be on our merry way. Look at the state of her. Poor old Michelle, looking a filth bag. Obviously important to check all the lights and stuff. We've got our, I've got a smartphone for the truck now, and we do all the checks online on an app, which is very handy. Just going to lock her up. Another thing to check when you're picking a trailer up is if it's sealed. Make sure the steel is still on there, because it's a lot easier to deny blame for pulling it off if you're still in the port. And then once you've ascertained the seal is still on there, lock her up. Because if there's a lock on there, there's less chance of somebody breaking the seal and having a look in the back. Hang on, keep it down for a moment. Lock on. And there we have it. She's locked. All the lights. She's got nice little lights. It's quite a new trailer, this one. Shame it's so dirty, but then it is going to get dirty this time of year. Salt on the roads. That's that. We'll be on our way. Burp, burp. It's also worth checking all the paperwork in order before you set off, so you can get things rolling if there's anything missing or whatnot. It never is on this load though, they're always absolutely spot on. Too many drivers leave everything till the last minute, and then there'll be a problem at the last minute, and then things won't get sorted, and then it delays. So basically, just check everything when you're supposed to check it, and everything will be fine. Like I say, if there's a problem with the paperwork, they've got from now onwards to sort it out. Then again, like I say, so the first drop, Prague, into that one before. Most important when you're doing dangerous goods, especially if you're shipping, is to make sure your dangerous goods notes are there, and that they are filled in correctly. That they seem to be. Paperwork's a mess. I bet it was that driver nosing around. Bloody man. And Slovakia. We got frozen on the back. Obviously do as well, check the temperature before you pull out. Again, all of it is just shifting blame basically. So if there's a problem with the temperature, if you get down the road and there's a problem with the temperature, you know, they can blame you because you should have checked. So just check it when you pick it up. I know it sounds like teaching your granny to suck eggs, but I'm just talking to like the younger gentlemen who will come into driving and stuff. Right, got all those papers. Right, you can go. Bertie will make an appearance at some point. He's off out with a lady at the moment. He's going to fly out and meet me in somewhere. No, that's a lie. Right. Onward! V8! V8! In the Netherlands, is it one of the new ones? It's Richard. Lorry I nearly had. Still looking very fine.
And now for the secret ingredient.
The afternoon drama on radio.
This cake up for you. We'll come together. Nice to have something ready for when you come in through the door, eh? Oh, that's
Here you go.
spill everywhere. That's nearly half the can. I'm sure it'll taste fine.
Very well. This is Francis Barber. Very good.
Butterfingers. Forever break.
Big hill! Real hill on the A55. Look, there's a cafe up there. I wonder if I can blast past him. How heavy am I? Still weight on it. About 35 tons. It still makes me smile, this lorry, the way it rolls. After 2 years. Probably got similar loads on actually. Total Logistics Solutions. Bow down before me! I love apples. I absolutely adore apples. Especially ones like that, Granny Smith's. Oh, traffic, traffic everywhere. Oh. Will you shut up, you tit? Oh, you're back, Bertie. Yes, you blind. Come on. Traffic will one day be eliminated. I've been thinking about this. With my great, wise mind. I'm being sarcastic. Oh no, not that bloody noise again. Rattly bum cakes. What is traffic? Quick. Traffic is quite simply just nothing more than people. And it's their reactions, and it's how slow they are. So imagine when vehicles drive themselves to the point where they will communicate with each other, which would be logical, surely, and they communicate with the traffic systems like traffic lights and stuff. Imagine if everything, as soon as the light went green, everything moved at once. Basically, that's what causes traffic. You just sit there and you watch it. Like there can be 10 cars in front of you, and it's the delay between you moving after the green light that causes the traffic. So, basically, we need driverless vehicles, and then everything will be fine. Quite frankly. And then I can, because obviously to start with you'll need a person in the vehicles. I can just sit here reading, making lunch. Come on, Michelle. One of the bonuses of this lorry is the fact that you can normally hit the limiter before you get to the end of the slip road, which you just did then. Power! When going across from Stoke, I always do this. I come off onto the motorway, down to the next junction, and then onto the A50. It's like the dual carriageway past Stoke. It's a pain in the proverbial bum hat. Onward! Will you stop shouting? You're shouting too much! I've got a bad head. Oh, traffic. Oh, good grief. What a stunning piece of driving. I suppose that's a Range Rover man for you. Full of his own self-importance. Thank you. Why are they blocking a lane exactly? Jesus Christ. I swear sometimes the police want to cause traffic problems. Look at that. Little bum. Doesn't make any bloody difference anyway. Look, there's more traffic here. What the bloody hell? Unacceptable! This is how my weird old mind works. I was just wondering, why do some trailers have 4 handles on the back and some have 2? Surely 2 is pretty much enough for anything. I mean, many fridges have just 2, and fridges can be at risk of stuff popping out the back doors on the metal floor, like the plastic Dolabs. Surely that's just a waste of weight and materials and money, really, isn't it? Having 4 on the back. Plus it looks messy in my opinion. I understand that. My trailer on this has got 4 on the back. There's a bit of a Grand Adam sings on fridges and... I wonder why. Anybody work for a trailer maker? I can't see it having any logical reason, apart from just over-engineering. Anyway, certainly I can't imagine a load of biscuits is going to pop out the back of that trailer going up a steep hill, but there we are. You never know. You could have a super biscuit, like a huge crunchy biscuit, a big super biscuit. Actually, crunchy is Cadbury's, isn't it? A super rich tea sat in the back that weighs 15 tons and rolls back and crushes the cars behind it. I've got images of giant biscuits now. I want a biscuit. I'm going to biscuits. I'm going to see how many times I can get biscuit into this conversation. Biscuits. It's not really a conversation though, is it? I'm sort of just talking to myself. Anyway, biscuits. Oh no, another incident. Has he broken down? Oh no, he's got a car stuffed up the front of him. A car that was probably trying to zoom up and pull in front of him. Oh dear. Looks like that's exactly what that car was doing, actually. And it's a BMW, a new BMW, so let's face it, it's probably exactly what he was doing, and he probably deserves it. I'm a massive BMW fan, I love BMWs, but God, the drivers are twats. Same as Audis these days. There we go. The light, the misty light, mysterious.
At school, I went down to James's house to watch the match between John Sexton and Hall.
Terry Wogan on My Teenage Diary on Radio 4 is very good. I love Terry Wogan. Terry Wogan's sort of one of our last older national treasures that hasn't turned out to be a pervert, isn't he? Which is nice. I'm going to stop here now. 4.5 hours driving. Traffic, traffic, traffic. Leicester Forest. Right, we're just coming off here. Flumstead. I've probably just about got enough fuel to get to Calais, but it's a bit too close to the edge for my liking, so I'm gonna get in here and like get 50 litres or something. We'll be running on vapor by the time we got to Calais, and then if there is any like problems with the station in Calais and stuff, you're left with no flexibility. I've only ever run out of fuel once in a lorry, and that was when I was working for HSF, and they were absolute bloody tyrants with fuel. They wouldn't let you get stuff. They used what's it called, Security or something. So they'd have to. It was a case, I can't remember what it was called. Somebody remind me. It was where they would arrange for you to get fuel. It was like a card system, but without a card. So you'd have to go to a specific station that they had arranged for you to get fuel with, and you would get a specific amount. And they were absolutely terrible with fuel and getting it, and they wouldn't let you get enough. And that time they didn't let me get enough, and I ran out of fuel. Coming off the Europe ferry, within sight. If anybody worked for HSF or remembers the road out there, within sight of the Q8 garage where I could have got fuel. Hey ho, that's what happens when you don't let your drivers get fuel. And it took the daft mechanic about an hour to get me started again. And I said to him, I said, I feel so stupid. And he said, if you only won, yes, maybe stupid. But he said, it happens all the time. And I said, you get busy then? He says, yes. Every week he's got somebody running out of fuel. Probably with HSF. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Good day.